What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beer review. Rajay here. Today we're going to take a look at one from Brooklyn Brewery. This is their Brooklyn Dry Irish Stout. So this is one I've had a few times. Haven't done a review previously, but give you a breakdown on this beer. Brooklyn Dry Irish Stout proudly carries on the tradition of the dry stouts brewed in Ireland for centuries. Dark roasted, pale, and flaked malts blend to produce a thick head and rich chocolate and coffee flavors with a burst of refreshing carbonation. Weighing in at a sessionable 4.7, best served along meat, seafood, and friends. So we have a 4.7 ABV. IBUs are not listed for this one that I could find. Also, it does have a best by date on here where it says May 2015, but I can't see the number. We're right now in the beginning of May, so I think we're in good shape there. Best glass to use, English pint or a shaker. We're going to actually go with the shaker glass. And this is actually considered to be their winter seasonal, so one that rotates for part of the year. Estimated calories are actually 141 for all you health nuts out there. Rate beer, overall rating of 73. Style of 72, and Beer Advocate actually gives it an 81 for good. And when the brothers did rate back before they stopped in 2000, they actually rated it an 80, which is also good. So beer's got a just above average to a good quality, it seems, out there for some of the reviews. Go ahead and pop the top here. Get a little of that smoke out. See what this one has to offer. Whoa, slow it down a little bit. It's like coffee, good to the last drop. So, out of the gate, you take a look at the appearance. You're getting a color of a rich, deep, dark brown coffee. It has been hinted where people say a reddish tint. I guess you could say that. It's more of a dark brown coffee look, though, as far as the appearance. The head itself, I would consider a beige tan as far as the color. The head lacing are getting some of that with the glass as well. It's not really sticking as much, though, so it's giving a little bit there. I'm going to say it's going to probably be kind of a medium lasting type lacing you're going to probably have on this thing. Probably fair would be the proper term. As far as the clarity, you are not seeing through this baby. That's how dark it is. So you're not seeing through it. You're getting that reflection back. Cannot see any particles or anything going on inside. There is no sediment in the bottle, so that tells us that it was filtered before it actually went to the bottle. As far as the aroma, getting a good chocolate smell, so we're getting the thumbs up for as they advertise it to be. Chocolate, coffee, kind of a roasted, burnt smell that would go with coffee. Real good job with the malts on this one. Definitely getting that ambiance of it being a strong coffee type stout, but we know at 4.7 it's not going to be too strong for us, right? So that's a good thing there. No other miscellaneous flavors that I'm getting out of the glass at this point. So really the coffee, the chocolate, that really strong burnt roasted smell are really the dominating aromas. As far as the flavor, the initial flavor that you're actually getting is kind of a moderate bitter that you're getting here. And in the mouth, you're getting a light taste of that chocolate aroma that you had smelled, or that coffee aroma previously, but it's not as strong. It actually also has a texture on your palate where it becomes, I would say, a little watery. Not totally like a Bud Light or anything along those lines. Not to throw anything on those names, but not kind of a watered down beer. But there is something that seems to be a little bit lacking, which takes it to be a light to medium type body on it, because you do have that watery amount that comes in. As far as the finish flavor, still getting a light bitter there. The duration is actually average duration, so you do have that swelling around in the mouth as you finish drinking it. It's a beer that hangs around a little bit. You know, you can put it down and talk, chat, do everything, and then come back to it. And I think that the flavor will still continue as you're doing those type of things. As far as the final finish, you don't really taste the alcohol as much, but you do have that light astringency. It does make you want to pucker the lips a little bit at the end, but overall, the beer is a good beer. I'm usually a big fan of Brooklyn beer, so this one is one that does kind of fit in there, but it's not as strong as some of the other ones I have had. So with this one, it's kind of with some of the other stouts out there, I'm going to say this is probably, I would say the average to above average is about right from some of the other ratings from Rate Beer. I think Beer Advocate's a little too high on it. Personally, I would probably look, if it was a scale, a 5-point scale, probably 2.5 to 3. Not a horrible beer, especially as a sessionable. You can actually enjoy a few of these and not get too tanked. But for what I usually like in an Irish stout, this one doesn't have as much punch. But if this was something where I was going to be going to a picnic or outside doing some outdoor activities and people were bringing beers, that I could actually get a feel of an Irish stout, not have the heaviness of an Irish stout, and be able to still just sit there and enjoy everything. So overall, not a bad beer, just not as much to my liking. If you get a chance, try to check it out. Again, it's the Brooklyn Dry Irish Stout, and don't know if you can really find it out there now because of the season being over. But again, this one comes in at that 4.7 ABV. If you have had it, let me know. Hit the comment button and drop me a note about it. Let me know what your impressions were. And then, as always, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like box. And, make sure you subscribe if you want to keep seeing some videos like this and you stay up to speed. But, again, it's a beer, and I'm going to finish a beer. So, with that, I say cheers and look forward to seeing you next time.